we will see if it's one or more wants to make effort to do things inside of the budget.
Philip Clement has essentially said in layman's terms that Rangers are skint. Want back to fog football. What does this mean for the transfers? You know, he did spend a lot in his press conference today, pretty much burying the transfer structure at Rangers, saying about how can like 5 players be out of contract going into this summer. Well, son, it's not the one half. It happened last summer. It seems to always happen. I mean, I'm not just going to bash Rangers for this, right? I think it seems to be a Scottish Premiership gimmick where a lot of players run their contracts down, but I think it's just the nature of the league. There's just not that much money in it in here. I've got to be honest, you've got to hold Rangers to a different regard than the likes of a Livingston or like, you know, Motherwell, etc. But at the end of the day, it ain't good enough. You know, we've seen last season so many players leave on a free, like Hollander, Morelos, Ryan Kent. I mean, this summer looks like it'll be no different, and it's a fucking disaster, to be honest. It shouldn't be happening. You know, these players should be getting moved on. If they're not a part of the future plans, right, they should be. It's as simple as that. They should be getting moved on. But Clement saying we're not the most wealthy club in the world. This season to have 5 players out of contract is a crazy situation. And talking of transfers to get brought in, he only looked like he talked about one or more. Kind of just sounds like one more. I mean, come on, Rangers, we need a wee bit more.
How to bring money into the club in that way by developing the players, but getting results also, winning trophies.
And Clement has also turned around and said in his wee press conference today that he just wants overall a better transfer structure at the club. And it's a disaster that, you know, we've got our best manager, you know, in a few years, in my opinion. I mean, I think it overall as a manager, Clement is the best manager in the ages. I know that's not even me burying Gerrard. I just think overall, as an overall package, I do think Clement does edge it. It's like, you know, we let Gio spend a lot of money as well. It's not just, you know, the big man, Bale, but Bale got a lot of money, man. For a Diddy, man, Bale got a lot of money. A lot of money. And he's absolutely splashed it, pissed it, clean up against the wall. And here is Rangers not really doing anything about it. You know, it's the 19th of January. The football starts tomorrow. I don't need to bang on about who every Rangers player, potential Rangers player, that has been linked here at the end of the day. But Jesus Christ, it's absolutely, you know, pish to hear that. Clement, though, you know, talking about we're probably closer to recruiting more players, and the whole one more give at me. What does that mean? I mean, honestly, like in all seriousness, Clement. Come on, probably keeping the cards close to our chest. We've been starving. It's like you're trekking through the desert for 2 miles, and you know your buddy or your companion's like, I could probably go a McDonald's, probably, fucking obviously. Come on, son. Also, let's cut to some other news, as of course, Girona have been interested in Matt O'Reilly. But Big Brendan's been talking today, and he has said that there is no interest in Matt O'Reilly and that he is happy. Girona, right? You know, they are owned by the City Group. Obviously, Celtic can have their own wee connection to that. But Brendan Rodgers is saying he's not aware of any interest being shown in Matt O'Reilly, and says Celtic have no thoughts of selling the midfielder. La Liga leaders, Girona, are the latest club to be linked with him. Of course, we've already talked about that. So, I mean, pretty much Brendan Rodgers has completely and utterly shot down all the potential links here. Now, this is what Brendan Rodgers says. He said, of course, the club is in a really strong position. No need to sell. No thoughts of selling. If a player doesn't want to be here, then my experience is you're better off moving them on. Matt is really, really happy here. He signed a new deal. He's really progressed. He's in the double figures now, and goals and assists are there. He's a brilliant professional. All he wants to do is improve, and you can see the improvement here. Now, what I would say is, I think if Celtic accept it, he's away, and I do think he'll go in the summer. January's just a weird time for deals to happen. Now, here they've happened before in January. You know, let's not kid ourselves. What's the most high-profile exit for the Old Firm in January in recent years? Probably Frimpong. I mean, he's in the team of the year on EA Sports. Frimpong's a quality player, man. Celtic probably could have got more out of him. I think Celtic could have helped him. You know, he was like the one shining light in the 10-in-a-row season that failed for Celtic, but quality player, Frimpong, absolute quality player. Don't need to big him up anymore. Sounds like I'm bigging him up quite a lot, doesn't it? But Matt O'Reilly, guys, what do we think Matt O'Reilly's worth in this stage of the game? You know, of course, apparently the rumours are to be true. Celtic did reject 10 million in the summer. I'm thinking, you know, he's a goal scoring creative midfielder. You can't really ask for much more. But there is one glaring problem with Matt O'Reilly for me, and it's his pace. He runs like he's carrying cement, and he's actually got everything. His all round game is, apart from his pace, you know, he's got the height, he's got the physicality, he can score, he can assist. But I think in the top leagues you need pace, and I think that's the reality. And here, we'll have to wait and see. Now, apparently, HITC are reporting that Fulham have are interested in O'Reilly, and apparently Celtic have slapped 30 million on Matt O'Reilly's dome. Damn, that would take their wee war chest up to about 100 million, but I think we'll have to wait and see how that's going to go, folks. But anyway, leave your thoughts down below. 30 million for Matt O'Reilly. Does that sound right, or does that sound a wee bit too much? But until next time, peace.